Neil Gunjal here, the spiritual technologist, and in this video I want to talk about healing your body. So sometimes, we'll have an illness, we'll have a symptom, and we've gone to doctors, we've talked to specialists, and they've run every test, blood test, and everything just comes back negative, or it comes back, we just don't know, you really shouldn't have this. And that happened to me when I had my issues with my kidney cancer, and they're like, we just don't know, you shouldn't have this at your age. And then, certain things like my pancreatitis and diabetes, and, these things didn't really, not something that was common. And, I went through all the tests, I went through everything, and they were just like, we just don't know, right? And once you've cleared that hurdle, it's really a sign of a spiritual awakening. And what happens is we have an event in our life. We have either a trauma, or it could be even small as something telling your kids like, you're no good, or you're not going to account to anything, or a child being bullied in school. And what happens is we attach an emotion to that event or that event that took place. And then that emotion connected to that then turns into a symptom in our body. And we can't put a finger on it and try to figure out like what happened, right? There's a book by Louise Hay called Heal Your Body, and she talks about this. And there are certain things that occur in our life or happen that are linked to a disease. Lower back pain is a sign that you're carrying the burden of the world, or everything is on you and you got to do everything, right? It's a lot going on your shoulders. Cancer can be something of people that have a lot of anger, they have a lot of resentment. People with diabetes, pancreatitis, they just don't feel the love of life. There's no joy in their life, and things like that. So that can really show what's going on in our life. So if we can identify what happened or identify those triggers, we can actually trace them back and either forgive or release. So highly recommend the book Heal Your Body. It's Louise Hay. It's been a game changer. Also, I'll be coming out with some services around that and how we can talk about that. So make sure you like and follow this video. A very interesting and intriguing topic.